Happy New Year everyone and welcome to the channel. This is my first video post of 2021 and in said video I will be discussing my video plans for the entire year. First I'll start with my series. So in 2020 I have posted 8 episodes of my current trimester series, and the 9th episode, which is a Christmas episode, was delayed because it couldn't be filmed in time. So that'll be the first episode I'll be posting uh, sometime probably next week. As for the rest of the episodes, they will come on from January until either April or March. And in April, there will be a mini movie celebrating the Northwestern Railway in my series, and the movie will also have Doug as the main character. When that movie is uploaded, that will be the end for the first season. Now as for season 2 will air sometime around August or September. And there will be a movie that will be coming before season 2 called Mission Missy Island. It will be uploaded probably on July 30th. But as Surprise the Line, movie and season 2 may be delayed due to length for filming, as Surprise the Line really delayed me in season 1. And as for Missy Island, sorry that I could not upload Missy Island Rescue back in 2020 because, well, Surprise the Line literally took up more time than I wanted it to. So I'll be trying to remake and upload Missy Island Rescue sometime during the spring or the summer. It depends how long it takes to film the entire thing, so I will do Missy Island Rescue. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself there. Before I talk more about the remakes, I first need to make a few comments about the series. The series has been doing really well so far, over 1,000 views per episode, and that's a good amount. For season 2, just like season 1, it'll be broken over more than 1 year. So season 2 will begin either in August or September. It ends sometime in 2022. So originally in 2020, I had a Halloween special planned, but it was moved to this year because of Also Surprise the Line, as well as the Christmas movie I was planning on doing. Both will most likely be released this year as part of the second season. And that's it for talking about my series. The next episode, not the late Christmas one, but episode 10, will have Devon returning to work on Sodor. You will all will really love that story. Now for characters. As you may have seen my videos so far, I like to build all kinds of engines out of cardboard to use in my videos. In the first season alone, I will be introducing 3 new narrow gauge engines. The last of whom you'll probably like, as he is an official Thomas Friends character. Speaking of characters, here's one of the characters I'll be introducing in the second season of Stories from Northwestern, Sydney. He'll be in one of the first episodes of the season when he's completed, and you'll be interested on how I'm going to introduce him. The second character who will be introduced alongside Sydney in the same cluster of episodes, you'll be interested to find out when one of those episodes are made later this year. Also continuing with characters, Ray and May, who were introduced in the first episode of this season, were sent to steamers to be repaired. This is the progress that has been made of them so far. So, they both will return in episodes 10 and 11 of this current season. And I also might have mentioned that Devon, who was also sent for Paris after his accident prior to the line, will also return in episode 10 as well. So I have a question for you all watching. Should Ray maybe convert into tender engines, or should I say as tank engines? If you actually care on whether or not this will happen, if you actually care about it, you can comment what you think about which should I go with, tender engines or tank engines for these two. So as for the late Christmas special, there will be follow-up stories to Danielle's backstory and regarding her friend. Same thing for Hurricane 2 in future stories, or maybe even a movie. Don't worry, I will explain more on that. Well, that's it for explaining the series. I'll be now talking about future remakes now. Now as you know that I haven't did Missing Anniversary yet because of Prize of the Line. I will be doing that and it will be uploaded either in the spring or the summer. And I also know how and I also don't know how long that remake would take, considering it's a movie, and Here Are the Rails took me a few months to do since I worked on it in November 2018 and started working on it the same year, only to pick back up in the spring of 2019 to upload it in September. So, yeah, Mission Rescue might take me a while to do. As well, Mission Missing Island. So, as for other episode remakes, well, I'm actually going to be doing something a little special this year if I get Mr. Rescue completed in time. So, as to what I'm talking about, I'll reveal it now. I'll be redoing the Best of collection with updated remake episodes of all the episodes in Best of Thomas, Best of James, Best of Gordon, and Best of Percy, along with additional Best of Edward, Best of Henry, Best of Toby, and Best of Duck. So I'll be doing best of collections of engines 1 through 8. They may not all be uploaded this year. I might do 4 this year and 4 next year, but I'll be doing them all. So, it will be a lot of episodes to remake because, well, all 4 of those official DVDs includes a lot, and the customers I do will also include quite a bit. I'm only doing episodes from the classic series portion of Thomas and Friends, so there will be no CGI or episodes 8 through 12 remakes included, just from 1 through 7. For me to do this project, I will also will need to buy the Chinese dragon for Thomas Percy and the Dragon, and Donald Douglas, who I'm planning on getting very soon, for Tender Engines and Thomas and Stepney. Other than that, I have quite everything I need to remake those episodes. First, I'll redo and upload all the episodes individually. By the way, I may make a new remake intro for this new year. Then, once all the episodes for maybe each of them are completed and uploaded to YouTube, I'll I'll go put them all in a single video, complete with name board segments, and upload them to YouTube as Best of Thomas, Best of Gordon, Best of James, and Best of Percy, as well as all the custom ones I'm doing. And aside from me from remaking those, I'll also be making other episodes that will not be included in those uh, best of collection as well, such as Paco's Diesel. That may be included in Best of Duck because, well, he doesn't really have many leading roles in the Classic series. Before I move on to the next remake point, I will also need to build, or maybe buy a model kit of City of Churro to use in Gordon and the Famous Visitor. So now my next point, as you know, as for this year, uh, maybe this September will be the 10th anniversary of 2011 Thomas movie Day of the Diesels. So after Mission Missing Island, it may be at least 3 out of 4 of the best ofs already completed. I might, if I have no time left in the year, remake the full movie of Day of the Diesels, but I'll need quite a few such as Flynn, Bell. I already have Flynn, just need a functional model Flynn. I'll need to get Bell, and a functioning model Diesel 10. And I also need to get Den, Norman, and complete Sydney. Other than that, Day of Diesels may come this year, or I might get halfway completed this year and upload it early in 2022. So yeah, Day of Diesels may be uploaded very later this year. And as you are wondering, I will do Monster Mystery, but that'll be coming in 2022, so there's no need to really worry about that this year. Okay, so before I end this video, I just have 2 more points to talk about. So the first is the character collection that I'll also be doing. That I'll be going through every single character of my Thomas Friends collection, and not just from my Thomas Friends collection, all my collections really. And I won't just be going through the characters, but really almost every piece of merchandise I have. Almost. Should be a really interesting video. And also the second and final point I want to talk about is the race. Yes, I'm actually planning on doing a Tomy Soda race this year that would include every one of my engines, every one of them who has a functioning motor, racing each other for this trophy right here. So I'll be working on that when May comes, and uploading it too. So make sure you be looking out for that race during the months of May and June. The engines will be selected in random pairs, and they'll be racing each other on a specially made track. And that's the way we'll determine this year who is the fastest engine among my collection. It should be a really interesting event. So that's all I have planned for 2021. Some of these might make it to YouTube this year, and some may not. But we'll just have to wait to see what the future will hold for this year. So, well, I really don't have much else to talk about. So that's the end of the 2021 productions. Thanks for watching, and see you at brand new uploads.